the data, right? So where is the maximum of the data is centered, and that part is told by this mode. Okay, so this mean part we understood all these three methods. Now the second thing is the mode of the grouped data. So let's say you have a class interval like this. This is from, let's say, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, and 50 to 60. So this is the class interval that you have, and let's take 60 to 70. So this is the class interval, and you have the frequency of this class interval. So let's say this is 3, this is 8, this is 9, this is 18, this is 7, this is right. So now only these two things. Okay. So what is the maximum frequency in this data? What is the maximum frequency?
It is 18.
18, right? So this will be called the model class. Okay. So this will be called model class, and this frequency will be called F1, right? And you have the lower limit of the model class. This is L, right? And the frequency preceding this model class, this would be called F0. And the frequency exceeding this model class, that would be called F2, right? So you all these things, and then you have this class size H. So then to calculate the mode of the data, so you use L plus F1 minus. So this is how I remember it. So I write 10 and then 102, right, into H. So this is F1 minus F0. This is 2F1, F0, F2. So this is how you calculate this. Okay. So this mode would be L plus F1 minus F0, 2F1 minus F0 minus F2, and into H. So this is the mode of the data, where L is lower limit of model class, right? And we discussed that what is the model class, right? And then F1 is the frequency of model class. F0 is the preceding frequency of model class. F2 is the succeeding frequency of model class. And then you have this last thing, which is H. Why this is not? So you have this H, which is class. So this is class size, right? So these are the things, and from this we can calculate mode, right? So in our case, L is 40, F1 is 18, F0 is 9, and F2 is 7, and H is 10. So these are the things that we have from this data.
The difference between the upper class and lower class is the height, right?
Yeah, that is the class size. Yes, absolutely correct. So this is upper limit minus. Okay, so from this we can easily calculate. So calculating the mode is very easy, right? So then mode would be L, which is 40 plus F1 is 18 minus 9 divided by 2 F1 minus 9 minus 7, and H is 10. So this is how much? 40 plus 9 divided by 36 minus 16 into 10. So 40 plus 90 divided by 20. This cancels, and we have this is 4.5. So 44.5. This is the right. This tells us that where is the maximum number of data is concentrated. So this tells us about the maximum tendency. Mean tells us about the average of all the information, right? What is the central tendency? And this mode tells us about the central tendency of maximum values. So where are the maximum values are? Okay, so is this part clear, Rifa?
Yes, it's
Please note it down, and then we will do some of the questions,
okay.
and and then after that we'll start. Here. Yeah, whenever you want me to scroll down or scroll right, right, see that. Yes, noted. Rifa.
Yeah, can you scroll it down? Yeah, finished.
Okay, so now let us do some questions and then let's see. So how much we have understand. Let's do some questions and then with that question. That question. Yeah, so let us, we will do only one question and then we will understand about the teaching, right? Because rest of the questions are similar, exactly the same. So then we will do,
Yeah, there will be some questions on mode like they will already give you the mode and then you have to find the rest.
yeah,
So
yeah.
can you
So,
do that also?
yeah, so that question I was trying to find out, but we don't have a question like that, right? That is why, yeah, because,
Because that question comes more in the exams.
yeah, so that happens for the median part, right? So the idea would be same, right? The idea would be same, and you have to just follow those process, right? So let's say if I say that, let's say this is F, right? And I tell you the mode, then you just have to find out this, right? But okay, so that will not happen for the mode case because in mode case you only know about the adjacent frequencies, right? You cannot know about this one, right? Because this is not associated with this one. In the mode, only the values which are closer to the frequency, the model class, that is valuable, right? Other than that, rest of the frequency is not dependent. Are you getting my point?
Yeah, but what I am trying to say is
Yes.
like okay, so like in the question they will give you the mode is 55, then you have to find the rest of the
Yeah. Then
frequency. Like they will give you a F over that. Like we do it like
no, no, no. So they cannot do for mode. For mean and for median, they can do that, right? Because for mean, you have to add up all those frequencies, right? Right, Rifa?
yeah.
And for the median also, you have to add up those frequencies. So all the frequencies are involved in the calculation. But in the case of mode, in the case of mode, only three frequencies would be involved, right? So let's say if I calculate the mode for this data, so only these three will be involved. And I don't know about this one, or I don't use this one. I don't use this one. I don't use this one. So this does not come in my calculation. So how can I find this one, right? Are
And
you getting?
yeah, there is one question like
Yeah.
which it is saying the mode of a distribution is 55 and the model class is 45 to 60, and the frequency preceding the model class is 5, and the frequency after the model class is 10. Find the frequency of the model. Like this
Yeah,
is the type of question.
yeah. So that is I was saying that frequency of the model class. This one, right? So this one is inside the calculation, right? This the frequency of the model class f1. So f1 is inside the calculation, so that we can calculate. Yes, you are absolutely right. That frequency of the model class or frequency of the preceding one or frequency of the succeeding one. These three kind of frequency we can calculate from the model class, right? But we cannot calculate this one, this one, this one. Understood?
Yes, yes.
So, okay, so we can discuss that question that you have told, and yeah. So, can you send that question in the chat box or something? We can discuss that because I will do one problem from this exercise, and then we'll move on to the next one because rest of the questions are exactly same, right? Okay, so 5 to 15, 15 to 25, 25 to 35, 35 to 45, 45 to 55, 55 to 65. And then you have these frequencies, right? So 6, 1, 21, 23, 45. So the model class is, what is the model class?
23.
Yeah, 23. So this is the model class, right? This is the model class. Then this is our F0. This is our F1, and this is our. So this is our F2. This is our F, right? So now we have everything, and we know that what is mode. So mode is L plus F1 minus F0 to F1, F0, F2, and H. So L is 35, F1 is 23, F0 is 21, F2 is 40, and what is the other one? So yeah, H is 10. So these are the things that we have. So let us calculate. Mode is yeah. So you have. I see that you have sent the 55 and frequency is the fine frequency of the model. Okay. The mode of distribution is 55 and model class is 45 to 60, right? And frequency, oh, so they have not given the data, right? So yeah, we will do that question, but let us do this question, right? So 35 plus 23 minus 21 divided by 2 into 23 minus 21 minus 40 into H is 10. Right. So then let us calculate this would be how much? Plus 2, and then this is 46 minus this is how much? 5, and then this is so 35 into 10. So 35 plus 20 divided by 1, 1. So how much is 8, 88, 2, 0, 1. So this is 35 plus 1.81, so 36.8. This is right, Rifa. Now let us come to your question. So we will simultaneously do that. So your question is that mode is 55 and model class is 45 to 60, right? Frequency preceding F0 is 5, frequency succeeding and the frequency after, so F2 is 10. So we have to find out F1, right? So L is 45 and H is 15, right, Rifa?
Yes, yes.
So you see that we have a mode which is L plus F1 minus F0 to F1 minus F0 F2 into H. So we have 55 and L is 45 and then plus F1 we don't know. Let's say that this is X minus F0 is 5 and then 2x minus 5 minus 10 and into H, which is 50. So then what do we have? So we have 55 minus 45 and this is 15x, right? Minus 15 fives are how much? 75 and then we have this 2x minus 50. So this is how much? This is 10 and this is 15x minus 75 divided by 2x minus 15. So this is 20x minus 150, 15x minus 75. So 20x minus 15x and minus 75 plus 150. So this is 5x and this is 75. So x is how much? 75 by 5. So 1 and 5. X is 50. Understood, Rifa? So this is our F1. Is this clear?
Yeah, yeah. Can I note it down, this
Yeah, yeah.
question?
So please note down from this question, right? So please note down this part and then the next one. And because the rest of the question are same, so I will give you these question as your homework, and we will do median, right? So in the next class, this median would be over, and we can start probability. So then
There is
your
only this much in this chapter, right? Nothing.
yeah, yeah. So only on this exercise, in this exercise, we have only this right, and the next would be median. The next exercise, you have this Yeah, whenever you want me to scroll down, please tell me.
Yeah, can you scroll? Yeah, can you scroll the second question?
Yes, noted.
Is the last party? Um,
Whenever you have noted it down,
Yeah, finished.
so now you can see that all the rest of the question. So you have this model class, you have this model class, right? And then you have this model class. So all the rest of the questions are same. So you please do some questions and then let us understand about median of the group data. So we had data, right? Let's take some data. We have median of data, right? So what is the median of the grouped data? So let's say you have a class interval, right? And this is from 0 to 10, and then 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and 40 to 50. So this is the class interval, and let's say you have the frequency, which is 3, 8, 5, 7, and 4. Right. So this is the frequency. And now what you calculate is called the cumulative frequency. So for median, we calculate the cumulative, as the name suggests. We have to accumulate all the frequencies, right? So cumulative frequency. And what are those? So they are the sum of all the preceding frequencies. So let's say preceding frequency for this 3 is nothing, and then you have this 8. So 8 for preceding one is this one. So you add these two. So then this is 11, and then you add this 11 with 5. So this is 16, and then you add 16 with 7. So this is 23, and then you add this 23 with 4. So this is 27. Understood? Is this point clear?
Yeah, so we basically add.
Yeah, we add a diagonal, right? So we add a diagonal like to calculate the cumulative frequency. Clear, Rifa?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So we see that what is the total sum? So total sum of the frequency, this is 27, and we call that n, right? So n is equal to 27. And to calculate the median, we check where is the center of this frequency. So n by 2 we calculate. N by 2 is 27 by 2. And this is how much? 13.5. Right, Rifa?
Yeah, so we divide in with 2.
Yeah, so we divide n with 2 and then we get 13.5. So now in the cumulative frequency, we check where is this 13.5 or greater than 13.5. So where is that?
Um, between 11 and 16.
Yeah, so this one, 16, right? 16 is the greater than 13.5. Understood?
But um, 16 is greater than 13.5,
Yeah,
but
so we have
why
to,
can it not be 11?
yeah, because we don't take, because these are the cumulative frequencies which we have to compare, 11 and 16. So which one is great?
Suppose we have 20, so we'll take 23 over there.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely correct. Yes. So if we have 20, then greater than 20 is 20. So this is how we take,
So we take the number which is greater than the
which
n.
is greater than the n by 2, right? Which is greater than n by 2. Yes, absolutely. So this will be called, as previously you were calling that model class. So this is the median class. Clear, Rifa?
Yes.
So now we take the cumulative frequency of the preceding one. So this is the CF, right? And then we take the lower limit of the median class, and we take the frequency of the, so this is our F. So this is all V, right? So then our median would be, n by, so L plus n by 2 minus CF divided by F into H. So this is how we get the, understood, Rifa?
Yes.
Where L is lower limit of median class, and then n by 2 meters, right? CF is the preceding cumulative frequency of median class, and then what do we have? And then we have this frequency. So frequency of the median class. And then we have this H, so this is class size. Right. So what from this, what would be the median? Because L is 20, and then we have n by 2, this is 13.5, and then CF, this is 11, and then we have F, which is 5, and H, which is 10. So these are the things that we have. So median would be L plus 13.5 minus 11 divided by 5 into 10. So this is 20 plus, this is how much? 2.5, and then this is 2, so into 2. So this would be 20 plus 5, so 25. This is, any doubt in this part, Rifa?
No. Can you scroll down?
Oh, so you were noting it down simultaneously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can cancel the number which is out of the bracket.
Yeah, so this is in the multiplication, right? So yes, of course, whenever we have, let's say this is 5 and minus 4 divided by, as long as this is not 2 plus 3 into 6, then we cannot cancel this one, right? As a whole, we have this, let's say this is 2. Then of course, this we can cancel.
Cancel.
As long as there is no operation in the denominator, then we can cancel that. Yeah,
I had a doubt I wanted to ask. Like for the linear equation chapter,
yeah.
Yeah, in the linear equation chapter, there is for the algebraic method, there are two methods to do it, right? Substitution and elimination.
Yes.
So when they give us a question, can we like choose either of the method and solve it?
Yeah, so as long as they do not specify that which method you have to choose, so then obviously you can use whatever method you find easy, which you are comfortable with. So you choose that method, right? Yeah, of course
Yeah.
you can. Yeah, you can choose any method.
Can you show how to do elimination method once?
Oh, elimination method. So let's say that did you note down this part?
Yeah, yeah.
So let's say you have let's say 2x plus 3y equals to 7. And then you have this 4x plus 5y equal to 8. Okay, so you have these two equations. So we have to make one of the coefficients same. Either we can make x1 or we can make y1. So in this case, which one would be easy to make equal? Which coefficient?
X1.
X, right? So then we multiply this equation by how much?
2.
So this is so now this let's say earlier this was 1, this was 2. So now this equation would be 4x plus 6y, and this is 40. And then the other second equation is 4x plus 5y. This is 8. So now all these are same. So we should add or subtract.
We should subtract the 4.
Subtract. Yeah. So subtract these ones. So then this is cancelled, and this is y, and then this is 6. So we directly get y. And then we put the value of y in here. So then we get x. So this is how much? Minus 11. So x is minus 11 by 2, which is 5.5. So this is how we get it. Understood? Rifa?
Yes.
Okay, so we will stop it here. In the next class, we will do this median. Then only probability will be remaining, right? And good that you are coming up with the doubts. So please, whenever you have any doubt, please ask, right? So yeah, let us stop it here. And when is your exam? So that is on 12th, on 19th. That
Yeah, 19.
19th, yeah. So then we would be able to complete, right, the syllabus. Yes. Okay, so uh, we'll stop it here and see with the next class. And I will send you some